Okay guys, so this one I haven't opened. I've been very controlled and I've waited. So this is you and me enjoying this for the first time ever. This is the Dung Beetle Knight, if we can see that. So this is Poots' favourite. And I think it's perhaps slightly better than perhaps people anticipated. Certainly I didn't expect this to be a huntable monster. It struck me as going to be a nemesis monster. But it's not, apparently, according to Facebook and other such things. So what do we have? We open the thingy. Okay. So immediately we've got our stuff. There's our sprues, and we can see the cards down there as well. So we have some gear cards. Brilliant. We have. And not insubstantial. It's just insane. Each one of these has this sort of stuff in it. Randomly a base. I think that's it on the thing there. This is where we go in here, and there is our Dung Beetle Knight book, thick book, and we have some other stuff in there. The wet resin crafter. And then I think we have terrain maybe for him. Nope, that's it. So that's all she wrote, guys. No terrain here. Maybe we'll have that for the other things. I know we have it for, we had it for Spiddy. I think we have it for the Lion God, or whatever it is. Not the Lion God, the Dragon God, Dragon King. Okay, let's mix it up. Let's look at the models first, and then we'll look at the book. It's delay gratification a little while longer. So you can see they're well wrapped. I can't imagine anyone's complaining about that. Few packing issues. I definitely have the leg issues. Spidicules has been mentioned. I'm wondering if I can fudge it though. This is cool. That is a sizable ball. Look at the detail on that. And I don't know if we can see it, but can you see the detail? I mean, I'm not a miniature aficionado, okay? Look at my thumb for size and look at the detail there. I mean, that's mental, isn't it? You got some wings. He's like a bug, so that's cool. Another base, which I think is probably, and some more bases. Oh, they're for the armour. So this is for the armour kits. Some only one armour kit there, I think, or for 4. Okay, and then we've got the last little bit of armour kit, and then we have a few bases. So just your standard Kingdom Death bases. No faces. Sad times. Never mind. So I think one of those bases must be for the ball, and one must be for the bug himself, the Dung Beetle himself. So opening up into the cards now. Let's just use my scalpel. Probably don't care about seeing this, but whatever. So here we go. The quality he's used for these cards. I mean, you guys know it. You'll be watching, having seen the base game. Excuse me. It is obscene. Like they're so thick. Anyway, what do we have? Rolling armor, +2 to all hit locations. When you be knocked down, knock back 5 instead. You like roll. That's cool. I wonder if it's. Oh, okay. While you gain the following gear, gain the set bonus. So this is something I think you can do. I think you can like bury this. That's how I understand it. So we'll find out later on. The Dung Beetle Knight, 7'3", 7'12", baller, power forward. The one of the reviewers or whatever you want to call it on Facebook was saying this is slightly above Phoenix level. To me that doesn't look too bad, but without knowing what these ball of powers are and stuff, I have no idea. Is there any, put any archified Century Carapace hit locations back on top of the hit deck? That sounds awfully like the Kingsman sort of attack. Monster flies back to its ball, plays it adjacent to a resin dung ball. Basic action, closest knockdown survivor. Move 3, speed 3, damage 4. That's pretty mental actually. That's just the basic attack, and then it gets +2 damage if you are fighting a level 3 one. So who knows? Beetle strength. So I'm not going to read these, just as before. You can read them if you want. Carapace of Will, Propulsion Drive. This is Momentum Survivor Status card. I don't think I know what that is. Sorry about this. More innovations, education, nightmare training. That's kind of cool. Subterranean agriculture, black harvest. Don't even know what that is. That's what unlocks the building for building it. Resin dung ball. That's a terrain. I'm loving to start see a lot more 3D terrain, which is cool. Motion sickness, knockback, get a bleed, vermin obsession. You love bugs. That's actually a non. There's quite a few of those, isn't there, where the actual conditions aren't actually that bad. I've only ever had a vermin patch once, I think, in my whole 20 games. So these are sort of cool tactic cards. So they give you different things. God knows how you unlock them. Block formation. Whilst they are standing in this formation, they ignore the first hit. That's mental. Quad strike. So these are tactics. That's a new card back to me. Then we have his actions. Top ball spin again. We're gonna just gonna skip through these. Genius architect, backspin shot, feculent drumming, invisible layup. Okay, resin ball shot. Look, it's targeting stinky survivors. That's cool, because it's not really been a keyword we've seen used. Power forward. Separation anxiety. It gains X. If an AI or hit location has X, only apply those actions. So that's going to change the way hit locations work. Forwarding, resin spit, grab and pummel. Oh, Jesus Christ! 10 speed? That's mental! Over the shoulder, resin sword slash, rhinoceros charge. Yeah, he looks pretty solid actually. I think he might in West be too hard. We'll see. I always thought that about, well, I really hate the Phoenix, but so more shoulder bash, resin plated, right. These aren't too bad, although they seem to be double actions. So Swordmaster, that's a legendary one. Rainbow Beetle. All non-blind survivors are knocked down. He's so pretty. Scarab of Life. That's interesting. Baller. This is something I've seen a lot. A monster spins the ball around itself with tremendous force. All survivors in the red zone. That's a lot. There's 2 zones around him. Suffer collision with the resin dung ball. Archive all destructible. That's bad. Burrow. He goes underground. Mental. Dung milk. I don't even know what that means. So you can eat his poo, I guess. And ground pound. This is something we've seen as well. Bash, so you can get knocked down. Milk. Heavy load. Oh look, these are the momentum things. Travel 4 or small places, gain 1 momentum token. When you tumble, gain a momentum token. What does that mean though? They're not. That's an AI card. I don't know what momentum is. Maybe we'll find that out. Smell world. So it's all about poo, I think this is. It's lovely. I suppose it's a dung night, so. Steadfast. During your act, you may spend movements to gain a steadfast token. Again, don't really know what that is. Beetle flight. These are more. Century carapace. This is these are hit locations now. Oh no, that's the last AI card. That's a move. And then we move on to hit locations. Sorry, this is a little bit more unprofessional because I don't know what to expect. Plus 6 toughness. Gain 2d strength when wounding with a club, shield or pickaxe. Failure. You feel hopeless. Lose 1 survival. Wound. Instead of wounding the monster, archive this card and gain 1 survival. Okay. If you archive them, I suppose if you pull them off the top, so they're all super dense, which is bad for your basic. There's 5 of those. Jesus. And then swarm of botflies. That sounds horrible. That's a first strike and it's impervious. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's another one of those. God, he's really put effort into this one. You can just tell. Iridescent abdomen. Lots of super dense. Impervious, super dense. Untrained Parry. Parry, I don't think we've even met Parry before. Filthy Face. Filthy Gut. Iridescent Helm. Filthy Resin Sword. Filthy. Slam Dunk. That's a cool thing. All survives the doom. Full move to the attacker. If the monster is adjacent, and picks them up and leaps them high in the air. Slams the attacker inside the dung ball. And that's how you get the Smell World card. These are, let me just find out. These are hunt events. Okay, so this is interesting. So, hunt events, abandoned resin ball. There's a lot there. Brown ground. This is a lovely one, isn't it? Rolling fertilizer. Superfood. Bugman. Practice dummies. Sun rumbling. Broken horn. So, God knows what that is. These are resources. Century fingernails. Century shell. Compound eye. Electra. Scarab shell. So, caustic dung. Oh, lovely. And then what's that? Skell. As the monster rages, black orbs, whatever. That doesn't mean anything to me. So, a ton of cards, as you can imagine. Let's drop into the book as well. Again, you're going to see, well, you've already seen lots of spoilers, but I'm not holding back. So if you want to see this, pause the screen, you can see it. I'll read stuff as we go. You can just see this is not one he has skimped on. If you remember in the Kickstarter, he said this was his favourite guy or something like that. So yeah, you can tell that. Rumbling in the Dark in Lantern Year 8. So there you go, that's how it comes out. Night expansions. Add tactics. A survivor must earn a DBK, a rare and errant badge gear. It's crafted at the resin crafter. So you have to actually be quite high up to get that. Oh, that's cool though. Tactics is just mental. I didn't even see that coming. Monster level symbol, blah blah blah. Calcification. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It would appear some. Well, we haven't seen them yet, but some of these things are thingy. Here you go. Parry. When wounding parry location, all wounds attempt fails unless the wound is critical. Jesus. Resin dung ball. There's the rules for that, so you can read that if you want. This has got a lot more rules. Moving the ball straight. I mean, like, it's almost like a rule book. Angled, blah 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 blah. And then moving the ball towards the target. Burrowing in the giant stone face. God knows what that means. Right, rumbling the dark. This is the event you're going to see in number 8. Again, terrifying artwork, beautiful artwork, horrible artwork. So I'm not going to read it. It's there. Nominate a survivor. Blah blah blah. You can read it if you want. There he is. Look at that art. It's better than the art in the book. It's more consistent, I think. Big stories as well. Do you know what I mean? This is like the beyond the intro story. Just look at that. It is creepy. There's no two ways about it. So round stone training innovation. Okay, and there's the Beetle Knight. Okay, maybe it's not that consistent because that's a bit different to the ones we've just seen. Here you go, 1, 2, 3. There's the rewards. There's the thingy. I'm not sure if you've got any legendaries. It doesn't look like it. Someone was telling me that you did, but I can't see them. Oh, hang on. Spelunking of Death. He's so creative with so much, and then he just sticks with death at the end of a lot of it. This is subterranean agriculture. God knows what that's going to be. Underground sow. I'm not reading this because I want it to be a surprise to me, but it's there if anyone wants to pause the screen and have a look. Black harvest. That probably means that we can harvest stuff. Vampiric artichoke. That's a bit lame. Secret meeting. Blah 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 blah. Hopefully we've got it there. Ah, look, there you go. Legendary. Level 4. 25 toughness. Ah, what's a walk in the park, isn't it? Honestly, what's the reward? He cannot be hunted again. 4 Elytra. And that's that. That's a sizable booklet. So, well, that's the Dung Beetle Knight. Oh no, we've still got all of the gear cards. Jesus Christ. These unboxings, they're taking 20 minutes of time, and that's just as fast as I can show you these things. Never mind. I'll just open up these. Sorry, I'm just recovering from a cold. So, a decent chunk of gear. You've got quite a lot of double-sided gear. So this is your resin crafter. God knows what the other stuff is. Hidden jewel. Once per game you may roll 110. That's mentally good. Trash crown. Trash crown. Trash crown. Regenerating blade. Think. So it becomes regenerated. I think this is the agriculture. You plant it like this and it grows up to be this. 9 strength, 5 accuracy, plays, not a weapon actually. Okay, so that's that. Century Greaves, -1 movement, +1 to all hit locations. And then Calcified Greave, -1 movement, +3 to all hit locations. So you can see that they sort of get evolve as you plant them. Century Shoulder Pads. Oh look, the Zamboto. That's just the normal Zamboto. Dun dun dun! But you can upgrade it to a cool calcified Zamboto, which is good for me. I love Zambotos. Frail is gone, which is nice. 8 strength, which is nice. Still devastating. It's not bad. Okay, Zamboto, Digging Claw. Yeah, that goes up as well. Oh look, there you go. DBK. Errant Badge. 1 to hit locations. Draw 1 tactics card. I would be rushing that if I'm honest to see how much it costs. Rainbow Wing Belt. When you attack rolls a 1, you may re-roll them. Ooh, that's really good with a. That's just a single one. Really good with a sword, which is early steel. When your survival is reduced to 0, gain +1 strength. That's nice, especially if you've got Red Fist. There you go. So some really cool stuff. The Beetle Bomb. So who knows? Time will tell whether that's cool. And we actually also forgot to do the resin crafter location as well, believe it or not. So that's cool too. Now I wonder if you get a terrain divider in this one, because I think you're going to get terrain in the other knights. So unfortunately, like I said before, I don't have the flower knights. No, you don't get a terrain divider. You get your dung beetle dividers. Again, the artwork, very nice on it. There you go. What do we need? 1 organ, 1 bone. Bosh. That is on Chris's to buy list right away. Okay, so there you go. These require the barrack artichokes. Fear that artichoke. And that is the Dung Beetle Knight. So this has been longer than it should, but hey, I told you it was detailed. So hopefully this was interesting.